Brendan Chrysler here with Turtle House Home Builders, tailored homes built right. We're here at 3526 Craig Avenue, and we're working on our concrete forms today. Let me show you around. So you can see we've got all our footers poured that came through here. Of course, that was our last time we came out and did our footer pins. And then what we have now is we've got our white mark that you see right there. That white's a very important mark right here. You can see that we've got our chalk line crossing right at that point. There's actually a satellite that comes and gives us the precise measurement for where that point comes down, and that's our corner. And so we pin our corners, so you can see that we've got our pins in. One of the things that you'll see right here as we're going down this house is we looked at the elevation of the yard and how that was going to play with the house. And what we wanted to avoid was a big old concrete wall just on the side that was going to be uncovered. And so what we did, we actually tapered or stepped down that wall, and we're going to come at 4 feet on this side of the house because a grade will be able to come at 2 feet, and then you're going to see siding that's going to go above this area right here. What you see here is our footers, and then we've got rebar that comes up, and of course we've heightened our rebar that's going to match the height of the walls that are going to be poured. And then you see our forms that are on site, and they're building the forms to actually build the structure of what the concrete's going to get poured into. And you can see the top of the form, that's actually going to be where our height of our house is going to be, and then it's going to drop down 19 inches to get to where our actual new grade's going to be. One of the things that's really tricky and really takes some precision is figuring out the height that you're actually going to have the stairs and the height of the house as it relates to the curb of the street. Now, the most important thing that we're trying to do is make sure that we have positive slope away from the house, and so that all the water drains from the house back towards the street and not into the house. And so what we've done is we've actually shot a laser to give us our heights of where our marks are going to be. And the other tricky thing is this is going to be where the driveway for the garage is going to come in, so we actually have to shoot the heights of those too and make sure that everything comes together. And I just sat down with Roberto, and we went through all of those different marks to make sure that we have all our heights. We know exactly that we're going to be about 19 inches from grade to the front step, so we'll have about 2 or 3 steps, 2 steps up, 1 step to the pad to get into the house, which is not bad at all when we're trying to build a house that's got the right grading to it. So again, I walked you through this house. The things that we have is we have our footers pinned, then we have all our rebar tied in. We've tapered our left side so that our grade is going to have grade away from it, but we're not going to be looking at a big concrete wall. We actually know where all our marks of our foundation is going to be as it relates to the street to make sure that we've got the right grade that goes away from the house. And so we're building this house the right way, and that's what we do. My name is Brendan Chrysler. I'm with Turtle House Home Builders, tailored homes built right.